Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast about knitting. My name is Anna-Pia, and I live in Finland. And I have been thinking about this for a while now, recording a podcast. So this is my very first episode. Quite exciting. I don't know if this is going to work. I have done one episode already, and it kind of didn't go so well. I didn't manage to get it uploaded on the YouTube. And well, so this is a new try for me. Now I'm recording from an iMac, hopefully. It's going to work. So yes, as I said, my name is Anna-Pia. I work as a dental nurse. I live with my husband and our children, our cats and our dogs in Finland, in a small village on the west coast near the sea. And I love knitting. Actually, I don't have any friend that knits, so not any close friend. So this is kind of my way to talk about knitting, because I think the people I work with don't want to hear me talking about knitting anymore, and my family is not that interested in what I knit. So I thought maybe I'd do a podcast, and then I can talk about knitting all the way I want. Also, I like to talk, so. But the main thing is, this is odd in so many ways, because I don't speak English actually at home. Of course, I'm from Finland, and in Finland we had two languages, Swedish and Finnish, and I'm a Swedish-speaking Finn. And but I thought I want all of you out there in the world to understand what I'm saying, and also not everyone in Finland understands Swedish, even though we read each other's languages in school. So I think most of the people in Finland would understand if I talk Swedish too, but yeah, I thought give it a try in English. So I'm sorry for all things I'm going to say wrong, all the words I don't know, and just the way I sound. But I give this a try at this first episode, and then let's see if I maybe talk Swedish in the next episode. So yes, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I have been knitting these few weeks, some of my FOs, and what I would like to knit in the near future. So yes, and I'm going to try to do this quite short, this first episode. Yes, I think so. So, and I want to start with works in progress. I have quite many. I'm not going to show you everyone because there's so very many of them. So, yeah, knitter's problem. So, I almost always has a sock project going on. As many of you know, it's this small project that is very good to take with you when you are going somewhere, maybe to children's, some kind of rehearsal, football rehearsal, or drum lessons or something like that. You can take a sock knitting with you, and you can always have that in the bag that you are carrying to work. So, of course, I always have socks going on, especially as I live in Finland too, because this is a really cold country sometimes, and nowadays it feels like it's always cold. We have spring in Finland now, and it's so very cold. So yeah, I still wear socks, and as you can see, I still wear this thick sweater. Anyhow, these are the socks I'm knitting right now. I have done the cuff and started the heel. And these are my Finland 100-year socks, because Finland became independent 100 years ago, so the whole country is celebrating really big this year. And yeah, I thought, why not do some Finland 100-year socks? I think these are going to be for my husband because they are quite big, and I'm knitting them in a Finnish yarn from Novita called Venla. It's the first time I'm trying this yarn, and I think I kind of like it. I hope it's good enough so that the socks doesn't, you know, that they... I just can't remember what that word is in English right now. Okay, never mind. Let's just move on. This white jeans is Novita Venla, and this blue stripes here, that's from an indie dyer here in Finland, Rosalacardigan on Instagram. And actually this yarn, I think it's kind of a Finland 100-year yarn because it's called suomivilla. And this blue, where I have started the heel, I think this is Regia yarn. I'm not sure, but I think so. So yes, these are my socks in progress. And these are my recent finished socks. They don't have a heel yet, as you can see. I test knitted these for Tina Lundell. This is not those because they are yellow, but when I was finishing the test knitting, I directly casted on another pair. And these are knitted in, this is yarn from Sandnes, Siso yarn. Also this greenish yarn is that. And this purple here, that's from an indie dyer in Sweden called limmodesign. So yes, and these are called Norden. And Tina has a website called knittingfriend.si, I think. But she is Tina Lundell on Instagram. So yes, so I'm just going to give these a heel and then they are ready to be worn at the autumn, not now, because all the socks I'm knitting now I'm saving for autumn. So yeah. Then I have two test knittings going on. I like to be test knitting for designers, and I have one cardigan. I haven't actually had that much time to be knitting on this, so hopefully that will change now because I really want to finish this before summer, although it's not a typical summer cardigan, but yeah. So, and this is the cardigan Rosala, and this is made by Anna Johanna. She is Neulisti on Instagram, and she has a group on Revelry called Where We Once Knitted. And yes, so I don't know if you managed to see. This is just a top-down cardigan with raglan increases, and also it has this lovely, beautiful lace pattern here on the sides, also on the sleeves. And this is knitted in 100% wool, Campes tvåtrådiga. So yes, I think this is going to be nice, and I have some time. This pattern will be released during midst of June or something, so I still have time to knit this. Also today I casted on another test knitting that I'm doing for Linda in Linda's Lantliga on Instagram, and this is a sweater for a 5-year-old girl, and this is called, the pattern is called Fjärilvinga, which is kind of like butterfly wings or something like that. And this, and you can see, I think these are quite beautiful, these increases here. And on the back there's going to be a button, I think, or something here. So, and I'm soon finished with this. I just divided off 4 sleeves, and here, oops, you can see here where I have purled. I'm going to knit a flans, I think it is in English. So yes, this is a pretty nice one. And on the pattern, the yarn that was suggested was Drops, not Paris, the other cotton yarn, Muscat or Cotton Light. And I actually had some Cotton Light here at home, so yes, I'm knitting this in Drops Cotton Light. yes, this is going to be a cute little sweater for a small girl. Also, I am knitting a shawl that actually I was planning this for my husband's birthday, but then I didn't have time. It was in March, so he's not going to he didn't receive this as a birthday present. And as you all can see, it's Building Blocks by Stephen West. I knit this in Cascade yarns, Heritage, and I'm going to finish this one. Now it's kind of resting because I don't actually have time with this now, and there's no panic because I would like to have it finished by the autumn, but I like this pattern a lot. I like this shawl, and there was so much fun knitting this brioche. And yes, as I said, it's Cascade Heritage yarn. Everything but this pink here. It's from Limmodesign in Sweden. So yes, this is also work in progress, but kind of resting right now. Also, another work in progress that is kind of resting is this, Pollycardigan. I have knitted one Pollycardigan, and this is a pattern by Clara Linnea. And now it's suddenly, the sun went, so it's kind of dark here now. Okay. Yes, I have knitted one Pollycardigan, and I directly casted on another one because I like the pattern, and I have knitted, I think this is the fourth pattern, or fourth design by Clara Linnea, and I love the patterns, I love her, everything about what she's doing, she's so very talented, and yes, so I casted on another one. So I haven't done so much. The first Pollycardigan I knitted was in Holst Super Soft yarn, one of my favorite yarns. This is a novita yarn, and it's Finnish wool. I haven't been knitting in this yarn before. Novita, I know I have to look what it says. Yes, suomivilla, Finnish wool. So this is 100% wool from Finland. This is going to be a very warm cardigan, and I really do like this yarn. It's fun knitting in some wool from Finland, and I think this is going to be a really good cardigan for the autumn. So this is also resting. It's not a UFO, but it's resting. So. And I am also working on a diamond ice shawl. Actually, I was planning on knitting this for my mother-in-law and her 70th birthday, but I'm not going to have time to finish it because we are going to celebrate her on Saturday, which is the day after tomorrow. So maybe I give her this another time or something, I don't know. This is a shawl with a simple lace pattern, and this is a shawl by Janina Kallio. She was former Janina Kallio Designs, I think. No, former Janina Kallio on Instagram, but now she has a new name, and it's Woolenberry, I think. Also in Revelry she is Woolenberry, and she has the most loveliest shawl pattern, so go and check her out. I think this is the fourth pattern that I actually bought from her. I love this pattern and all of her shawl patterns, and this is, as I said, a simple lace pattern, and I knit this in Drops Flora, so that's a new yarn for me too. And I also want to show you the project bag I am having for this shawl. And this is my favorite project bag, and it looks like this. And why is this my favorite project bag? I kind of lost the word there. Yeah, it's because my son Otto has made this one when he was maybe 10 years old. I think it's just lovely. It has this pocket and this little cute button. and the heart, and also I think this is it has this bottom and it's covered by hair from our dogs. I'm sorry about that. So yes, this is my favorite one. I have told him that he really can, if he wants, sew me another one, but they don't do that in school now. They kind of have the yeah, of course I don't know the word for this either. I have to check it up and like put it down there. Well, they are not sewing in school right now, let's put it that way. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's all the work in progress I'm going to show you. I have more, but I'm not going to show you that today, because as I said, I'm going to try to do this first episode a little bit shorter. So I managed to load it up on YouTube, and yeah, well, I had so much problem with the first episode that I recorded, and I was quite satisfied with it. So yeah, I was really, really mad and angry the day that I realized that this is not going to work. So hopefully, if you see this, yes, then I succeeded. So let's go to some finished objects. I have 2 finished objects that I just recently finished, and the first one is a sweater for like a maybe 4-year-old girl. I was looking for something in a closet, and then I found this, and everything was like knitted on this one except the sleeves. So I thought, well, why don't knit the sleeves on this one? And so it's really not a UFO anymore. It turns out to be a finished object instead. So I knitted the sleeves a little bit different colors on the sleeves, but so yeah, I have a sweater for a 4-year-old. Yeehaw! Let's see who is going to be given this as a gift. I don't know yet. Also, I have another finished object, also a sweater. Let's see which way. I don't know. Ta-da! Yeah, same one as I'm wearing. It's an Afmæli sweater. Different colors though. And this is actually for my mother-in-law and her birthday. So I do have some knitted gift for her. When she saw this over a year ago, she told me that, or asked me, can you knit one for me when I'm turning 70? And I think she forgot about it when she just said it, and then she forgot about it. But I thought, absolutely, that's what I'm going to do. So, and the thing that is kind of funny with this Afmæli sweater is that it's our soon-to-be 15-year-old daughter Ella who has been choosing the colors for this one. So, I'm not sure if this is the colors I would have been choosing for my mother-in-law, but that's okay, it's Ella's choice. I actually have knitted the yoke twice. I frogged it because I wasn't satisfied with the colors, because I didn't have any white color here. I had this same grey, which are here, everywhere where the white color is. And no, I wasn't satisfied at all. So I ripped everything up, frogged it, and knitted the yoke all over again. So, yeah. So, this is for her birthday. Hopefully she's enjoying it. And the Afmæli is a free pattern on Revelry. I think it was designed for, it's knitted in Istek's lettlopi yarn, and I think it was designed for Istek's 20th anniversary or something, and it is Vedis Jonsdottxir who has designed it, and this is absolutely one of my favorite sweaters. I have been wearing this so very much, and this light is now, I'm trying, let's see if, I don't know, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this at this time on the day, so I'm sorry, you just have to stick with this now. Yeah, I also have a memory blanket going on, and this is fingering yarn, sock yarns. that I'm creating this up, and yeah, I don't know how big this is going to be. Let's just see later. I have 2 more blankets going on. I'm crocheting a granny square blanket, but I'm going to show you that one another time, and also I'm crocheting another type of blanket, but I can show you them another time. But this, now and then I knit a square here. So this is much of the limmodesign yarn in here. Also another indie dye from Sweden. This green here is from Mandosana, and there are some nurturing fibers yarn also, but most of this yarn are from limmodesign. So, and what do I have planned for the next weeks? Well, I'm going to finish, of course, the test knittings, the Rosalacardigan and the Fjärilvinga sweater. Also, tomorrow, Locatelli releases the first clue for the mystery wrap cal. Yes, I really do like mystery knittings. So, yes, tomorrow the first clue is out, and it's a shawl, and you have to, there are going to be 5 different colors. So my color choices are, I think, these. I'm not quite sure, but I think so. It might be that I take this away and put this instead, but I don't know. Oops! I kind of like these. And this is from the indie dye Mandosana from Sweden. Lovely color. And these both, I'm thinking I'm choosing this. This is also from an indie dyer in Sweden called Fru Valborg. Also love her colors. And this is just ordinary Sandnes merino wool. And these, both of these are from a Finnish indie dyer called Louhittainen Luola, or Knitslop's Lair. So she's from Finland. She's also dyes the most beautiful yarns, so go check her out. So that's tomorrow. Let's see, this is going to be really exciting. And Huhi is releasing 5 clues, I think, once every week maybe, until 5 clues had been released. So yeah. I also is taking part of a challenge called Head to Toe Challenge, which Lankkakauppa Kerä is hosting. You can find her on Instagram and on Revelry, and you are supposed to knit 9 different garments for yourself, and I think it starts in December or January. This light is making me nuts. Or yes, I think it's starting in December maybe, and will end in November. And we have knitted a hat, half mittens, a shawl and a sweater, and now we are about to knit a skirt or a dress. I haven't decided which pattern I'm going to use. I have to finish it by the 21st of June if I want to participate in the competition where I can win yarn, and of course I want to do that. So you can just jump into that challenge if you want, because you don't have to do all the challenges, all the 9. You can just do 1 or 2 if you like. So also, one more thing before I end this first episode. My youngest daughter Ella, who is turning 15, I have been planning to knit a sweater for her now for quite a while. Of course, I have knitted sweaters for her, but she needs a new one. I think she needs a new one. It's cold in Finland. She don't understand that it's cold in Finland because she's a teenager. So luckily, she has a mom who understands that. Well, anyhow, and I have told her that she can start looking for a pattern that she wants me to knit. She hasn't, of course. But then I realized that the podcaster Miss Lavelli is hosting a Harry Potter challenge. So then I thought, well, Ella likes Harry Potter, and then I found the pattern for a Weasley sweater. So I showed her the pattern for Weasley sweater, and yeah, that was the key to her sweater heart. So I'm going to knit her a Weasley sweater, and she has been looking for colors, and this is the color she would like me to, and the yarn she would like me to knit that in. It's Drops Alpaca. That's actually one of the yarns I like that is from Drops. I'm not a big fan, but I like the alpaca yarn, and I'm going to knit this in double thread, or the thread hole double, and also this. There is and now I totally again forgot the word. Well, I'm going to knit the sweater with these colors. If I remember when I'm editing this movie, I'm going to put it down below. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to use the pattern that I did found because it wasn't in the round, and I like to knit sweaters in the round. So I think I'm just going to do an ordinary top-down raglan sweater. So yeah, so a Weasley sweater is coming up. We are going. I don't remember if I said that we are going hiking this summer, so it has to be finished before that. So I still have plenty of time. So I'm going to knit the test knittings and the skirts and the hoo-hees shawl first. So. And I'm kind of feeling that I'm in a hurry now and just like running through this whole first episode. As I said, I have been recording an episode before, and I was so satisfied with it, all the editing and everything, and I didn't have this much of a hurry then. But as I'm not sure this is going to work, I kind of don't want to spend so much time on this first episode. If I know this is going to work, then the second episode is going to be the best, like, knitting podcast episode you have ever watched. Okay, that was a joke. So, I think that's all from now. Hopefully you are going to see this. I am going to create a Revelry group for this if I manage to get this up on the tube. As I said, my Instagram name, I didn't say that, sorry. My Instagram name is a Swedish one. It's Stickande Svarvar. I'm going to put it right here down below and after the movie is ready. And you can also find me on Revelry as Lulu Lila, which are my dog's name, Lulu and Lila. And yes, and hopefully I am going to create a Revelry group too. So yeah. So hope you have enjoyed this kind of super fast episode from me, and happy knitting!